Hello, Drew Ising. I teach high school biology. This is actually my 10th year teaching high school biology. I'm also the president of the Kansas Association of Biology Teachers. I've done a couple of presentations, somewhere between 50 and 90 minutes on this stuff. And so you can go to this link, and there's just a data dump of files associated with this, along with an annotated longer presentation that gives some context that I'm obviously going to skip over. So this will be back at the end if you need it. These two guiding questions always are what drive me. Why is science literacy important to you or my students, and why is it important to me? The most important thing for me is that I get kids talking about and making connections to science in their life, because if they can internalize it, then they can do a really amazing job with that. Oh, right. So I took my wife's research. She's actually here. And I decided that I wanted my students to do this kind of thing. It's really expensive to print these posters, and I have 130 kids each semester. So we did them as just PowerPoint files. And then we can either turn them into these paper mini posters. And in that folder, there's a link to some stuff for how you can do this. And then we co-opted some professors at Kansas State University to come in. We had cubed cheese and sparkling cider. We posted our presentations down the hallway, and we had a poster session with my high school kids. And to see a kid who is classified as learning disabled talking to a PhD plant pathologist and having the plant pathologist tell them how great their presentation was makes you really emotional as a teacher. And it is it made me want to stay a teacher for the rest of my life. You don't just present papers. You don't do this every day for the rest of your life. There are a gazillion ways that you can do this. I had a prairie outside our classroom, and I had students take videos as they collected data, and then they had to put together news releases of their prairie research to go along with their papers. Anytime we do a difficult concept, we sidewalk chalk the area around the school, so when kids walk in, they have to look at sodium-potassium pumps as they walk in the door. Just because, why not? It's not the worst thing they're going to see, right? I'll do 6-second lab reports. They'll have to make a Vine video to get across a concept, right? There are a number of different things to do this. Kids love this stuff because, well, it's their life. And you can personalize it, and you can tell a story. This has kind of been the last couple of days. Make sure that you, plenty of time. Make sure that you, as a scientist or you as an educator, advocate for what you want. I get a lot of these outreach projects because I go to stuff that my wife does. I go to lab meetings, I go to dinners, I go to wherever I can, and I just kind of lurk until somebody asks me what I do. And then I tell them what I do, and I say, hey, your research sounds like this cool thing that we do in class. How about we have a relationship? Most people don't marry a scientist. I recommend it. But nothing is stopping you from just, like, I tweeted at Carl Zimmer, I want to use microcosm in my classroom. He said, cool. I was like, wait, this is actually Carl Zimmer? And he said, oh yeah, this is me. I run my own publication stuff. And so he said, photocopy anything you want for my book, because I wanted to just buy cheaper copies. And from that, we were able to video chat in with Carl Zimmer about microcosm that my microbiology students read. No one can do anything worse than telling you no. Right? Nothing is stopping you from asking the question. Okay? Join these tweet-ups, #SciStuChat once a month. There are students from all over the country talking to scientists about a topic that changes month to month. It's amazing. Do a bio blitz. God bless bio blitzes. I was at one the other day, and we had 3 teachers from around the state come to Baker University. All 3 of them left with a new partnership with somebody for that person in their classroom. The next day. It was wonderful. My 10-second timer is buzzing in my pocket. Contact me with any questions you have. I would love to partner with you on something.